Rock and roll is filled with outrageous stories, but few are as shocking and downright morbid as the life of Ozzy Osbourne, the self-proclaimed Prince of Darkness. From real-life horror shows on stage to moments that could have ended in tragedy, Ozzy's history reads like a twisted novel. Today, we're going deep into the morbid facts about Ozzy Osbourne that'll leave you questioning how he even lived so long. Buckle up, because these aren't just rockstar rumors. These are real stories that made Ozzy a living legend and a walking warning label. Let's start with the most infamous moment, the bat incident, January 20th, 1982, in Des Moines, Iowa. A fan tosses what Ozzy thinks is a fake bat onto the stage. He grabs it, bites its head off, and then realizes, in horror, that the bat was real and very much alive when it hit his teeth. He later said, "It wasn't planned. I thought it was a toy." The result? Immediate rabies shots, and a story that would haunt him for decades. Fun fact: the bat's head was lodged in his mouth for a few seconds before he spit it out. That image alone is nightmare fuel. If biting a bat wasn't enough, how about snorting a line of live ants? In 1984, while touring with Mötley Crüe, Ozzy found himself intoxicated and out of a specific bad substance. Instead of calling it a night, he got down on the pavement, found a trail of ants, and inhaled them like they were the next big thing. Nikki Sixx later recalled, "He got on his hands and knees and snorted a line of ants like it was nothing." That was Ozzy. That story became legendary in rock lore, and it cemented his title as one of the most unhinged frontmen ever. This one gets truly dark. In 1989, Ozzy, in a drug and alcohol blackout, tried to strangle his wife, Sharon. He later said he has no memory of the incident. He just remembers waking up in jail. Sharon recalled hearing him say chilling words, "We've come to a decision that you've got to die." She managed to hit the panic button, call the cops, and save her life. Ozzy was arrested and spent months in rehab. He's admitted this was the lowest point of his life, and honestly, one of the scariest stories in rock history. Before the fame and fortune, Ozzy worked in a slaughterhouse back in Birmingham, England. His job? Killing animals all day long. He once said, the experience desensitized him to blood and gore, which might explain why biting the head off a bat didn't faze him. After the bat stunt, doctors weren't taking chances. Ozzy had to undergo a full rabies treatment, multiple painful injections. Later in life, his insane lifestyle caught up with him, Parkinson's-like symptoms, near-death ATV crash, even surgery to remove blood clots in his spine. The fact he still remained alive, it's almost supernatural. Ozzy spent decades battling addiction, cocaine, pills, booze, you name it, he did it. In his own words, "I should have been dead 1,000 times." Doctors even studied his DNA because they couldn't figure out how his body survived so much abuse. Science literally calls him a medical miracle. Ozzy claimed he felt dark forces since childhood. He blamed much of his chaos on something evil inside him. Whether it's superstition or mental illness, his life was a whirlwind of destruction, death, and survival, almost like he was cursed. Ozzy Osbourne wasn't just a rock star. He was a real-life horror story. From live animal bites to attempted offings and decades of self-destruction, his life proves reality is stranger and scarier than fiction. What's the most morbid Ozzy fact that blew your mind? Drop it in the comments, and if you want more shocking rock history, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because we're just getting started.